The offer came out of nowhere, like a golden ticket dropped from the sky. My cousin, who'd hit it big with some tech startup, called me up one evening, voice buzzing with excitement. He was planning a family reunion in Hawaii, fully paid, flights, hotel, the works. A week on Oahu, with sun-soaked beaches and those shave ice stands I'd only seen in pictures. He wanted me, my wife Sarah, and our 3-year-old son Ethan to join. My heart leapt. Ethan's never seen the ocean, and I could already picture him giggling as waves tickled his toes. But when I told Sarah, her face fell. At 7 months pregnant, she wasn't feeling the aloha spirit. Sarah's been struggling with this pregnancy. The first trimester was rough, morning sickness that lasted all day, and now her ankles are swollen, her back aches, and she's just exhausted. She looked at me, her eyes tired but firm, and said she couldn't imagine waddling around in a bathing suit, feeling like a beached whale while everyone else sipped Mai Tais. I'd be miserable, she said, rubbing her belly. I just want to stay home and rest. I got it. I didn't want to push her into something that'd make her uncomfortable. But the thought of Ethan missing out on this, our first real family vacation, one we could never afford otherwise, twisted my gut. I hadn't had a break in years either. Work's been a grind, and I could already feel the warm sand under my feet. I sat on the couch, Ethan's toy truck scattered around me, and thought it over. Sarah's decision made sense, but did that mean Ethan and I had to miss out too? This wasn't just a trip. It was a chance for him to bond with his cousins, to see a world beyond our small apartment and the same old playground. I pictured him chasing geckos or splashing in the shallow waves, his little face lit up with wonder. I'd be there to keep him safe, to make those memories with him. My cousin's family would be there too, plenty of hands to help with a toddler. Sarah could stay home, rest, maybe binge that show she's been talking about. It felt like a win-win. Still, doubt crept in. I brought it up over dinner, keeping my tone light. What if I take Ethan to Hawaii and you stay here to relax? I asked. Sarah's fork froze mid-air. She didn't yell, but her silence was loud. You'd go without me? She said finally, her voice sharp. I explained it wasn't about leaving her behind. I wanted her to come, but I respected her choice. Ethan deserved this chance, didn't he? And honestly, I needed it too. She stared at her plate, then nodded slowly. Fine, she said, but her tone was clipped, like she was swallowing something bitter. The next few days were tense. Sarah wasn't mad exactly, but she'd get quiet whenever I mentioned packing Ethan's sunscreen or floaties. I kept reassuring her I'd call every day, send pictures, make sure Ethan was safe. My cousin's wife even offered to FaceTime Sarah during the trip so she wouldn't feel left out, but I could tell it stung her. The idea of us off on this adventure while she stayed behind, heavy with pregnancy. I started wondering if I was being selfish. Was I putting my own excitement and Ethan's over her feelings? Or was it fair to seize this rare opportunity, especially since she didn't want to go? I love Sarah, and I'd never want her to feel abandoned, but I can't shake the thought that Ethan and I shouldn't have to miss out just because she's not up for it. Am I the asshole for wanting to take Ethan to Hawaii without her? Thanks for listening, and if you want to hear more interesting stories, just click the link below.